Okay. So first of all, we have to start by creating two dictionaries of different values. Like the keys in the one should not be the same with the keys in the two.
They are the same or just different positions.
Different positions, sorry. Answer. See, different positions, but the quantity or is it the amount is not the same.
Yeah, the amount are not the same, yes.
So after you do that, you create an empty dictionary again.
Mhm.
Then after that, we have to look through.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I'm explaining this thing well. After looping through, we now try to merge dig one with dig two.
Yeah.
After doing that, we print, we print, we see that it has merged.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
I'm not teacher. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm supposed to learn. I'm
Sorry,
supposed to
everybody.
learn.
I don't know how to explain.
Okay, let me try, right? Um, okay, we have two dictionaries, and our target is to merge the two dictionaries. But upon merging, we need to make sure that if there is a key in both dictionary that is the same, we add the values instead. Okay, so for example, if there's rice in dictionary one and rice in dictionary two, the merged dictionary is supposed to have rice, that is the sum of the amount of rice in dictionary one and dictionary two. That's what we want to do. Okay, so according to what Josiane said, or according to what we did together with Josiane, we initialize some sort of an empty dictionary that's supposed to store the merged data, right? Then we take the first dictionary and loop through it. While looping through it, we take each key and check if that key is in dictionary 2. That this is where we are right now. If that key is in dictionary 2, what do? We just add the values together. So we add the value at that key in dictionary 2 with the value at that key in dictionary 1 and add it now to the merged data. Okay. If that key was not already there, we just push it to the merged so that in case if we see another key like that, we'll just add the values. I don't know if that makes sense. The general thing is that we look through dictionary 1 and compare whether the key is in dictionary 2. If that is the case, we add the two values. That's all. Okay, Albright is saying, what if there was a key in dictionary one that doesn't have a duplicate in dictionary two? Will it be discarded? No, that is why we have this else here. Okay, we just add it up. But now the thing is, it's just going to have the value that was in dictionary one. Let's try it out. So if here we had orange and set it to 41, for example, and now try to run this merge. Sorry, what did I do? Wait, what's the L? Uh, ah, key orange. Uh, key L. Sorry, dict one. Yep, we are supposed to reference dict one. Uh, oh, Janice, let me come back to that. Copy. Stop this thing now. So I'll have to refresh this. Really? Run it again. And we have that merged on. Now you see that orange is having 41 because it is here and it's not here. So if there was an orange here, it is going to be 41 plus the value that was here. Okay. Alright, does that make sense? And then now another question is, What if this orange was in dictionary 2 instead? What if this orange was in dictionary 2 instead? Let's say we put it here and put comma and we paste that. What is going to happen to this code? That's where there is a problem. Okay, that's where there is a problem. So how do we solve that case? How do we solve the case? Or let's keep it. Let me come back to Janice while the people are thinking. Janice is asking, yeah, let me just try to answer Janice before we continue. What if the two dictionaries have the same order? It's going to be the same, Janice. If they have the same order like rice, rice, fufu, fufu, apple, apple, it's going to be the same thing. Okay. So I just changed this order so that you should know that the merging is not must not be in the same order. Yes, uh Josiane.
So I wanted to answer Jenny's, but it's okay then. Please, can you repeat the question?
What if now if you take a look at this, we have dictionary 1 and dictionary 2, and then we are running it. It merges it, but it leaves out orange. Okay. But if this orange was in dictionary 1, it's going to add the orange here. So how do we solve that problem? How do we solve that problem? Any idea?
So Albright has given something there.
Can we use the else if condition? Okay, how do we use else if? Okay, we run another loop for key in dictionary 2. So would that be inside should that be inside this for loop or outside of this for loop? So do we do another for
So
yes?
so before we do that, we have to first of all set a default value for the missing keys, like default equal to 0 before we look through.
Default what? We set default to 0 for what particularly?
So
Alright,
for
do you
the
have
missing
access?
key.
Alright, do you have access to this thing? Maybe you can just type and we see what you are talking about. That would be great. This one I'm not solving it. You people, you have to solve it. You have to solve it. So whoever has access to this should go on. I'm looking. Nobody. Last saved at 10:35. Is somebody working on it? Okay, good. This looks like Josian. Okay, Josian was. Oh my god.
So am I taking forever to do it?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, who said so? No, nobody said so.
There's a mistake here. This should be J1. Yeah. So please, what have I done now?
What have you done?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Minus k equals t 1 t plus is supposed to be out of the bracket plus t t. So this one that you're not saying anything like that. If I'm lost,
If you are lost, yeah, you feel free to be lost.
hey, so please stop.
What?
Is the key? If the key doesn't.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm done.
hey, so It means that let me just leave this one for you and go now.
No, I was done since. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. Okay, Albright already. Let me type Albright's own.
Ha. So let me just disappear with this Martin that I'm doing here.
Stop bad fashion. Do your own.
So which one is bad fashion now?
I'm sorry now. Can I not joke again?
I'm here wasting time when everybody is already done.
Who told you everybody is done? Patience, are you done?
This thing that I'm doing is on God too. if my code
Yeah,
if
yeah.
my code is wrong,
You
I
do
will
what?
just log out of this call.
Happy. I know so I've already logged out because I'm literally seeing but this thing and else that is not indented.
Hey, yes, sir. I've seen
Patient is saying that I should not call her name.
it. Default. So I'm coming back to it.
Don't
I'm
worry.
seeing a lot of
Let me take water and drink while you are typing. But I've written two code snippets already. Let me tag who wrote the code here so that you see at the top when you save.
so what's happening to my merged
Do I know?
and my else. I so what do you mean by you don't know?
Your boy does not know. What?
This is not right.
When you are going to be doing coding
Yes.
interview.
You do not want to tell me. It's okay.
Mary. Mary, are you seeing what your bestie is doing?
If this my code is wrong, I've said it now. I'll just log out of this call.
Hmm. I'm sorry, you may have already logged out though.
Oh my god. Sorry for me.
Why am I not seeing your update since I have been typing on this document? Let me first of all copy before
I don't understand. Why is it wrong?
it's wrong.
So I was supposed to add orange now.
So what do you think? What's wrong?
So I think that now
Mm-hmm.
it's because I was typing my code. You only talking in my head now. I've made a mistake. I'm no more there.
Okay, let's take a look at your code and see. So you set default to 0. What is the default used for? Because I've not seen you use the default anywhere. Eh?
So I've used it down.
Did you stop sharing?
Uh, Yes, sir.
Why not?
Sir,
Eh?
I've used the default. Okay, let me continue alone.
You know what? Let me see. Let me try to save this and see. The thing is that I'm not seeing your code. Hmm.
You
Sure.
have to load your screen.
Okay, I should instead reload. Okay, let me reload.
No, you're here now, sir. You were supposed to take save changes.
Ah, if I took save changes, it will instead save what I've changed. Okay, this
No,
is
sir. You also
yeah,
save
this is
them.
this should be your code. Let me make sure I add my own snippet. I and Albright. We did our own. This is our own. Okay, now let's take a look at your own. You said default to zero. So I was asking the use of this default.
So the default is to save the missing keys now. So this default is for the missing keys in the second dictionary. Is for orange that is not in the dictionary.
Okay. Then we say for key in dictionary one. If that key is in dictionary two, then we should add it to the merged and add their values, right?
Yes, sir.
Else, we should uh, add it to the merged plus default. But default is zero.
Default was supposed to be orange. So please put orange.
Where should I put orange?
so
Manually.
I don't, I don't know.
No, we cannot.
Yes, sir. Please put orange there.
We cannot do it manually because our list that will be biased.
so
Yeah, if we do it
let's
manually, it
try.
means that if we change the orange to red or whatever, the orange to let's say mango, then we need to also come here and change zero to or the orange that was here to mango. That's not that will not be good now.
So please, what's wrong with my code? Because we said I don't even know what's wrong now.
Okay. You are looping through dictionary one, right?
Yes, sir.
And you are comparing the key of dictionary one to dictionary two. Else, like if the key is in dictionary one, you add your values. Else, you just add that dictionary one to the merged. But you are not considering what if the key was instead in dictionary two and is not in dictionary one. So that is what is wrong here. You are not considering,
Ah,
yes. So let's see
I
how
assumed.
Albright did her own. Albright said, okay, for key in dictionary two instead, if that key is in dictionary one, we should set it to the merged. Else, this one will also be biased. Let me, all right. Let me split your code from mine. Okay, so let me add the code block and paste it there and run the code. Right. This is going to be like okay, it ran. Where's the output? Okay, print meshed. I'm going to set meshed here to an empty. So run this. We have uh, fufu rice, arrow, apple. We are dealing with this dictionary here. Okay, so let me run.
So
Let
yeah,
me.
merged now with an empty dictionary is like my default to zero.
Ah, that's what you meant.
No, so I'm just asking.
No, this is the merged is like the dictionary that will hold the two dictionaries when they have been merged together. So we set
Mm.
it by default to zero and then loop through the other dictionaries and check their values. So I want to
I
run right on yes.
I thought that we're doing it just for the missing key. It's okay.
Okay. So now you see, all right, if I run your code, okay, we have fufu, rice, blah 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 blah, and orange 41. Now I want to go here and change this orange here. Let me remove this orange now and put it to dictionary one, and you see what will happen. If your code still runs, then it's good. Mm, so I'm going to run this. Okay, I get 41 here because yes, it's for the first one, but it's wrong though. I run it here. Mine gives 41. It's okay. It's a wrong one in that case. Now Albright to have the 40. Oh, Alright, you see now that yours does not have the 41 because you were instead looping through dictionary 2 and comparing it to dictionary 1. If I move this one here, if I move this and put it in dictionary 2, if I move this and put in dictionary 2 and run this code, this one may fail. Okay, this one failed. We no longer have the 41 here. But if I run my own, I'm still going to have the 41. And if I run Albright's own, Albright is having the 41, but in first case, she was not having the 41 when it was in the other dictionary. And then Josiane, you are going to have the 41 because you are looping through dictionary 2. So where is the problem? Now, um, Albright, for your own, you are looping but through dictionary 2, right? And comparing the values to dictionary 1. It is similar to Josiane and the first code we wrote. But in the first, this one we are looping through dictionary 1 and comparing it to dictionary 2. Yours, you are looping through dictionary 2 and comparing it to dictionary 1. Either ways, it's still not going to be able to merge the two dictionaries. Because what if it was dictionary 1 that was having more values, right? That is going to cause a problem. So what we can do is that we can start by setting the merged to be a copy of one of these. Let's say the merge is going to be a copy of dictionary 1. So we say, okay, merged is a copy. So the merged is going to have all the items of dictionary 1. Then now we go ahead and loop through dictionary 2 and compare the values to that merged. In that case, we'll be looping and knowing that, okay, we are comparing everything in the two arrays because the merged is already having a copy of dictionary 1 and we are now looping but through dictionary 2 and comparing it to what was already there in dictionary 1. So, I don't know if I know that this explanation did not enter well. Um, Yes, two loops can go. Okay. Well, let me try to explain this again. So what I did, I want to merge these two dictionaries, dictionary 1 and dictionary 2. But I also want to make sure that all the values are merged, not only the first four items of the same size. No, I want all to be merged. So my approach, I set the merged instead of setting it to an empty dictionary, I set it to be a copy of the first dictionary. Okay. So my merge now is having a copy of the first dictionary. Then I go ahead and loop through the second dictionary, right? And then check if the key in that second dictionary is already in dictionary 1 or is already in the merged. I should just update. Else, I should now add it to the dictionary. So in this case, whether I invert the values in the both dictionary, I'm always going to merge the two. Josiane,
So,
talk, let me hear.
so what should I say again now? You have explained everything.
No, that it's not about explaining. Do you get the point? Do you get what I'm trying to do?
Yes, sir.
Patience, good evening. I've not heard you talk.
Good evening, sir. Sorry I was late.
I know you were
Um,
eating.
no, I was not eating. I had another meeting online. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. So, I don't know if you get what we were trying to do.
No, sir. I don't get.
That
No, no, I'm not. I don't know if I'm confused, but I think I'm confused.
I see. Okay. I'll come back to that. Albright, do you get what I was trying to do? Just feel free to write. I'll see. Johnny, good evening. I've not heard you.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine.
Johnny, I've not been seeing you very often.
Mm,
You are
yeah,
very
it's true. I was late. I was not there yesterday.
ah, not only yesterday, not only busy, but this
Mm.
so
No, it was only yesterday. On Wednesday, I was there. I was present.
oh, okay. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm not interrogating you. I'm just, Okay, Albright understood. Let me take it one more time. Now, we want to merge these two dictionaries, okay? We started by doing this and it went if the dictionaries were having the same size, okay? If we're having four items per dictionary, this code is going to go very well because okay, we initialize merge to zero or empty dictionary. We loop through dictionary one and check if the key in dictionary one is in dictionary two. If that is the case, we add their values. If that's not the case, we just add it like that without adding their values. Okay. If the dictionaries are having the same size, this code is going to be perfect. What if they are not having the same size? That is where we need to check. Now, Albright was suggesting we can use two loops. Okay, that will work. Another best approach to do is just create a copy of this dictionary, either of them. You can create a copy and say, okay, a copy is dictionary two, a copy is dictionary one. If you create a copy to be this one, then you need to loop through this one. If you create a copy to be this one, then you need to loop through this one. So that's what we did here. We created a copy of dictionary one and set it to be merged. Now we loop through dictionary two and compare the values to what is inside our merged. So if we look through dictionary 2 and for each of the keys we find the key already immersed, we just update its value. If not, we just add it to the merged. Okay, so at the end now, we'll have a copy of dictionary 1 updated with those from dictionary 2, and if there were some values that were missing there, it will be added there. That's the goal. That's what we were trying to do. Now, damn, why is this time running like this? Okay, let us try to Josiane, I'm going to tag this to be your name. I hope I'm free.
So please come again.
I'm going to tag this with your name.
So why?
Hmm. Because I just want to keep track of who did what. That's fine now.
So what are you so why are you using rules?
Because I don't know how to spell Josiane. It's too difficult.
Okay.
Don't worry now. I'll spell it.
So I thought I said that it was difficult.
It's difficult. Okay, let's try to use one last approach. I don't know if I'll be able to do the two loops approach. It's longer, but I think it can do. So what we can do is we can say okay, the merged is equal to some empty dictionary, and then we loop through dictionary one. So for key value in dictionary one dot items. So whenever you use key comma value, you need to make sure that okay, you are destructuring the entire dictionary with the dot items. Okay. Then you go ahead now, we add it to the dictionary or to the merge. So merged at index of the key is equal to the value. This is similar to this thing that we have done right now is similar to this line, just this one line, dix one dot copy. Okay, so that's the first loop. The first loop is just adding the items of dictionary one to the merged. Then we go ahead, use another loop to loop through dictionary two for key comma value in dictionary two dot items. What should we do? We should check if key is in the merged already. If that is the case, we say merged, merged, at index of the key plus equal to the value. So this case now we are updating the value if it was already there. Else we should instead add it to the dictionary. That case it was not there. So merge at index key is equal to value. And that is going to do the same thing like the other one. So if I print merged, we are going to have the same thing. Okay, so this will still work. All right, you get it now, right? Yeah. So that's it. Let's move to the next example. We have taken too long in one example. Uh, methods. Method two. But this one is computationally what? Costly. When you start having too many loops like that, it's not too nice. But it's a way. It's a way to solve it. So yeah, that is it. Hopefully we get it. If you don't understand it, maybe try going through it one more time. Okay. I know it can be complex more. But yeah, this was a task that said that we should merge two dictionaries into one. So we consider it ticked. And then we say calculating the average of a list of numbers. We already calculated the average of a list of tuple, right? So uh, this one, I'll mark it done, but I'll rapidly just do it. Tick. I've called somebody to do it, but we are running out of time. So what we need to do for this one is this. Just come here. I should add text and say, okay, calculating the average of a list of numbers, and then add some code there. So if we have a list of numbers, say numbers is equal to a list 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, and we wanted to get the average, there's a way to do it. The long way is already somewhere in the tuple. Average is equal to what? Sum of numbers divided by what? Length of numbers. That will do it, right? Because this sum is an inbuilt function that gets a total number, gets the sum of all the items in a list, and length is an inbuilt function that gets a total number of items in the list. So sum divided by length is going to do it. Is that okay?
Yes, yes.
Voila. Ah, why am I not? Why is it not printing anything?
because it's wrong.
I tell you, is it wrong?
No, so I've not said anything. No.
Ah,
I've not said anything.
print. Please let me be sure. Me thinking that I've done something and the thing is not running. Uh, Let me just refresh and be sure, please. Ah, okay. My server has misbehaved. Can you people hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
There's no rush. It's okay.
Well, then why my server is Google Colab is angry with me. What did I do to it? Anyway, so we go again and see unable to connect to the one time server, blah 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 blah. Okay now. Let
Please,
us.
sir, the spelling of numbers is not the same.
Oh yeah. By the way, I did not see that.
so let me share for you and run your code. That's it.
Suzanne, what are you trying
That's
to say right now? But anyway, my
I
server.
wanted to help you.
Yes, go ahead, go ahead. I can see. Sorry, my server is first of all misbehaving, and yes, correct the numbers thing. If I save these changes, I hope it's not going to. Okay, I'll run my code. I did not go. Please run the code.
I'm not sharing again.
I've
Why
already
am I
said
helping you, sir?
3.0, right? 1 plus 2, 7 plus 5, 12 divided by 4, 3. So, yeah, that is the average. I'm sure that one is okay. But now, I think you continue sharing your screen. Let me see. Can I add code? I can add code, but I cannot run code. Is this thing normal? Really? Okay, let's just go to the next. But this one is okay now. Hello, is this one okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. You could go the long way though. Check if a number is even or odd. Please, somebody should rapidly do this. Can somebody rapidly do that one?
Do which one, sir? Let me stop sharing. Let somebody else do it.
Patience has already
So I've
written the
sent
code.
it to the
Yeah, let me just paste patience code and we analyze. So we get the number, cast it into an integer. That's the first thing. Nice. Then takes the number and get the modulus. The modulus operator is used to get the remainder when you divide the number. Okay, so if you divide the number by 2 and the remainder is 0, then it is an even number, else it's not an even number. But in this indentation, okay, let me just assume that.
Sir, please, can I stop sharing?
Yes, miss, you can stop sharing, but wait, no, you cannot stop sharing. You have to run the code.
Okay.
Let me see if my server is up. My server is not yet up, so you might want to type this code and then run it. She sent it to the chat section.
Okay.
So just add a new code block and do that.
Hey,
Save changes, it's okay. Since you are getting rid of my code, how do you feel?
sir. What have I done now? I've
What are
not
you-
done nothing. No. Why
Yeah,
is
check,
this
check that indentation for the print.
print number is not given?
The indentation is having a problem. Hello, Marie. Marie, I've not heard you. Good evening, Marie. How are you? Is it? Yeah.
Good
Good evening.
evening.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Yes, that's all I can say. How was your day?
Patience, please. What number should I enter? Should I enter 10?
Not fully good.
All right. Thank God for that.
Should
you can enter it. Yes, that's
Okay.
okay. But the indentation here is not correct. For the else, you have to push it
Take enter. Let's see.
towards the margin.
The number is even.
Okay, extract that into a function and return a value, like return true or false. Um, Rose, you are the one to do that. Extract that code into a function.
Sir,
Yeah, scroll. Let's be seeing your screen well. Good. Extract uh, if and else to be a function. So define a function called isEven.
sir,
Yes?
right now,
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing like you. Sorry, guys, but I'm the teacher here. Can you people be telling me your code? Let me typing it. I have the upper hand here now. So
See?
I'm sure you just drive me next class.
No, it's all right. They are not having problem. They are really okay with that. You see, patient is having write that code. We are not saying anything. If anybody says anything now,
Wait, are you so serious right now?
write your code. You are the teacher now. Teachers write
So
code.
it's not my code though. I'm just helping patients because she cannot share.
You write that code. Okay, go ahead. Define a function called isEven. Yeah, take care of your indentation. Nah, it's not equal to. Please remove that equal to.
Sorry.
Yeah, good. Continue.
Why is it?
The name of a function should not have spaces.
So I have a problem with space.
You and I are space like that. Delete the space button from your. The is even is going to take in the value. So def space, please the def, comma def space is even is a function. So when you are defining a function, it should have bracket open and close. Is even bracket open and close, not like that. Oh yo, Ibade.
So
Yes.
so I will not be available for class next tomorrow.
Why?
So I'm here by fire by force.
I don't get. You will not be there. Why will you not be there?
So why is this one still showing me red?
Is even is a function. Okay, let me help you with that one only. Def is even bracket open and close. It's a function that you are defining. The thing now is, will it even update there? I've updated your code. Oh. Save changes. Have you seen any change?
No, sir.
Yeah, I've saved the changes here. Refresh. Okay, so
So it's okay.
that's how you start defining a function. Then after the colon, take enter after the colon so that it should indent. Functions automatically indent. Enter. Good. Now, there is even inside that bracket, right? Put number, put a variable inside that bracket. Yes, say number or something, not 10. A variable, yes, num or something. Then I'll go inside there and check now if num. You see that if statement right at the top there?
Listen.
Yes. If number, because that function is taking in number,
Mm-hmm.
not number. Look at the variable that is inside that bracket. That's what you are using. Okay.
So
If
this
num,
was the difference between num and number.
there are two different variables. Two different names means two different variables.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So whatever you define in your function is the same thing you're supposed to use. If you pass bed num inside there, you use num. If you pass bed a, you use a, and so on. You get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. So if num mod 2 is equal to 0, if number mod 2 is equal to 0, yeah, colon, take enter and return true. Return true. In Python, true is capital T. That's great. Else return false. The else is not well indented. It's supposed to be at the same level with if. Josiane,
So,
how are you? How does it
so
feel?
please, I'm not.
How does it feel to be the one sharing the screen and typing? Albright, you see how it feels? Albright, you have not shared your screen before, have you? Return false. Patience, tomorrow is you. Good.
So, whenever I'm sharing the screen, except it's my code, I'm not writing nothing. You'll be the one telling me.
What are you trying
I'm
to
not
say
going
right
to
now?
do nothing. So
So,
when you're sharing this, I'm not always giving you my code. I'm telling you what to write, how to write it.
Patience has been warning me since the beginning of the class. Even
So
she,
that's how I'll just warn you tomorrow because it's like my warning to you. You're not hearing nothing.
if you keep warning me, that's the more I call your name. Patience. Make I share your screen. Okay, so this is what we want, right? Copy the code above that function. Just cut the code above the function. Cut it like the norm, int, all of that. Not that one, please. Yes, that one.
Please try to.
Cut it right down to where you have def function. Yes, that line, the next line. Don't cut the function though. Number is not even. Number
So I
is
should
not
cut right.
number is not even. You want to remove the function definition. You're highlighting to number is not even.
Okay.
Yeah, cut that. Control X could do it.
So,
You see, I've cut cell. See alive. Control Z.
hey,
You see
you
now,
see, so this
Control Z is not going. What did you do? What did you do? Right click and see if you can
I'm
paste
no
cell.
longer here.
Scroll down, right click and see if you can paste. Right down to the bottom. Right click in the empty space down. Is there anything like paste cell?
mm,
Yeah, right click there. Let me see. The empty
I
space.
did control V. So I did control V.
Okay now. It's okay. Why you overshout? So copy to number is not even. Just copy it or cut it.
I want to show I want to show off my small computer skills.
Oh God. Control X. Good. Go below. Under that function. Yes, paste it there. Now, instead of checking if number uh mod 2 is equal to 0, say if is even.
So I should remove this.
Yes. All like even the 0. Hey, you are calling by that function the same way it was spelled. If is even, bracket open, passing now the number, num. Good. Norm, the norm that you got from the user. Yes. So you see how you define a function and how you use it. So you define a
Yes,
function at the top called isEven. That one checks if the number mod 2 is equal to 0 and returns true, else it returns false, right? Then when you want to call it, you see you just say if is even, then you pass in the number. Because when you were defining the function, right? Um, if I highlight there, you will not even see. You see that the is even is taking in one parameter inside called number, right? So that's like a placeholder that when you are calling that function, you are supposed to pass in the value. Okay. So you say if is even norm, then you do something. This is just additional for you to know how to define a function and how to call it. We did it already. Did we?
we did.
Okay, good. So that is how you check if a number is even or not. You must not define that function. I was just showing you how to define. That means something. There was something we're doing. You see this printing category on a table, right? Scroll up to where we had that table that was printed like that.
Oh, sir, have you forgotten what you did?
What did I do? I did not do anything. The code is still there.
That the table disappeared.
The code is still there. Go and
So,
check.
but the table is not there.
My table is there. Oh. My table is there. It's yours that is not there. Scroll up.
Uh-uh.
Keep scrolling. Ah, that's child frequency. No, go to data aggregation. Okay, scroll small a bit. That's the table.
Oh,
Good. You see all of that code that is printing the table, category, total, and stuff, right? You see that code, right?
yes, sir.
Yes. Cut that code.
Wait, did you say from here?
Print category. Yes. That one. Print, like copy all everything inside that cell. Cut it, like go down.
Okay.
Control X. Define a function called tabulate data. Then now in bracket, you are going to pass in the placeholder dictionary, or you can just call it data. Don't dict is a keyword, please. Okay, dict a keyword? Yes. So you don't use that kind of thing. You can call it dictionary or something because dictionary is also a keyword.
Mhm.
So just call it data. Okay. After that, take enter and paste that code. Make sure the indentation is okay. The
Yes, sir.
second, the second print statement, all everything is supposed to be inside that function. It's not indented well. So highlight from the second print statement. No.
From this one.
Yes, the second one, the second print statement, highlight downward. Press tab. Press the tab button, the tab key. Good. Ah, that indentation. Tab need to work for your phone. I mean for your computer.
So, wait.
Control Z. Okay, indent the code, please. Just indent the code.
But why is it?
Ah, Abi, I know. Let me see. Backspace,
Yeah,
backspace.
yeah.
Enter. It's okay. I think
It's okay now.
therefore it's not therefore
Okay.
it's not on the same line with the print. Indentation is supposed to be in a way that the girl is messing up with the whole indentation. People should people should beat this girl for me, please.
So wait.
For it's
So that's
supposed
how
to
it's
be
supposed
on the
to be.
same line with the print. You see how the P is? Yes, good. Now the print under is supposed to be indented after the four. So you can just take backspace, go to the print, take backspace.
So it's okay now.
No, do it. Take backspace. Let me show you something. Again. Now take enter. Good. You see how you indent? You do backspace to the beginning of the whether it's if or for, then you take enter so that it automatically indents for you. Do the same with the next line down because it's also not indented.
This one.
The next line down. Good. It's not also indented. Take enter. Now it is
So it's
indented.
okay.
Now call that function on a different line out of the function scope. So take backspace. Let it start at the beginning. Call tabulate.
So what?
Call the function that you just defined. Tabulate data. Then pass in the data inside. So the data in this case is going to be our category totals in bracket. No, not in quotes. In bracket, yes. Scroll up, you'll see there is a variable somewhere called category totals. That's what we are passing inside. The second
So
one,
this one.
yes.
So this one now.
Yes, that one. Try to run that cell now and see something.
Everybody should beg me.
Patience.
Jenny, please come and yeah, Mary should come and say please because right now everything is
You better
everything is
stop
important.
sharing, stop sharing temporarily. Let me explain something to somebody.
Okay, so
Yes. Jenny said
should I
she,
run the code before I stop sharing?
yeah, you can go ahead, run the code. Okay, good. So it's still the same thing now. Now, temporarily stop sharing. Let me explain to the ladies
So did you
before.
say temporary?
Miss Josiane.
I'm gone.
Okay, ladies. So what we are trying to do is I was trying to extract this logic here into a function. Okay. So initially this is what was there. This is what was there. It was a pad that printed data in a tabular format. That's what we had. I want to extract this into a function because I want us to learn how to define functions and call them. So to extract this into a function, I'm just going to cut it like cut, then define a function, def. The name of my function is going to be called tabulate data. And then this function is supposed to take in the data that I want to put in a tabular form. So I'm going to put a placeholder for data. And then I'll paste this code there. Now this code doesn't seem indented. So what we're trying to do is to make sure that the indentation is okay. Uh, backspace, backspace, enter. This one is not indented either, so backspace, backspace, enter. And this one too. Now, this is the function. If I run this, nothing will happen. Okay. If I run this, like, oh, I forgot that I have a server issue. Okay, the server is back. No, the server is not back. Ah, dev. What is the keyword here? Unexpected indentation. Mm, okay, stop. Copy. Okay, run. You see, when I run this, you are literally nothing is happening, but I've defined a function that will tabulate my data. Now, for this function to run, I must call it. So if I come now and call this function uh, tabulate data, and then I pass in my data. My data in this case, I want to tabulate, but this category totals that was up here. That's what we wanted to tabulate. So I'll pass in the category totals inside here, tabulate data in bracket category totals. And in this case as well, I'm going to call it category totals. And if I run this, you see my data is tabulated. So this means that now that I've defined this function, I can come here. Is there any other place that we had a dictionary? Uh, yes, we have a dictionary here. So if I wanted to tabulate this new meshed data, I could come here and say tabulate, uh, sorry, tabulate data in bracket merged. So I want to put this merged in a tabular form. If I run this, you see, it puts this thing in tabular form now. Okay. If any other place that is having anything related to dictionary that I want to put in tabular form, I just need to call the tabulate data on it and it's going to handle tabulating. That is the use of functions. So I don't need to come and write another long script here that will put this data in tabular form. No, I'll just call the tabulate data because I defined it somewhere here already. Janice, do you get the point now? Or ladies, do you understand what I'm trying to do? Please confirm or confirm. It's already 11:30. Ah, really? Why is this time going like that? Ha. Patience, does that make sense? Because you might have to be putting your code in most cases in functional format so that you don't have to rewrite code over and over and over. Okay, that's the same thing that we had here for this even number. I had to take the other example of tabulate data so that you understand. So we defined the function called isEven that was just checking and returning true or false. Then here we get the number and then call the isEven on the number. So if we try running this one, like you people already ran it, we try running it and okay, indentation again. Josiane, I thought this your code was running. Why is it not running on my computer now?
Ah, so I don't know.
How you go explain it? You go really explain.
No
Like,
evidence.
tell you, like, what is this? Stop. Oh, this if did not have a column. and your own was running. How come? Okay, so
Mhm.
if I were to stop this, save it, yes, yes, run. Okay, we get a number. If I put 13 or 15 and take enter, you see it's not even. Yes. So I think patient is the one that is it patience that suggested the is even function. Yes, patience, you did it. So yeah, but we've extracted it now to a function and we are able to call the function. That is the use of functions generally. At least we have used that to check if a number is even or odd. Should we end here? One. Where did we start? Counting frequency of words, this, that is four. I want us to do one of these things. Can we do it now or we should call it a night? Hello.
So
Mm-hmm. Should we call it a night?
yeah, so
Okay. No, no problem. I think we can call it a night here. So yes, that was at least we have done this right now. Tomorrow we are expecting to finish this, and our 1 week we have consumed these examples, which is a good thing, right? It's a good thing now.
yes, sir.
Now I'll have to hear everybody talk now except Miss Albright. Patience, let me hear you talk, Senior Miss.